Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So a few videos back I had done a Q&A video, and those were all the Q&As from, or those are all the questions from here on YouTube from the post that I made, and I had told you guys I was going to do a part 2 on all the questions that I actually got through my Instagram accounts. So this is the part 2, the Instagram Q&A. I'm just going to jump right into it because I don't have that much time. But the first thing I wanted to say is this footage is kind of random. I did make this first nail set here and everything was great and dandy, but it's just too short. It was only 15 minutes long, and I know I talk way too much, so I need more time than that. So I added some footage from a nail set that I made that the footage I didn't really love. It's been happening to me a lot. That's why I haven't been uploading that many videos. My footage has not been that great just because I haven't been able to stay in frame, and it bothers me now to the point where I would rather not even upload. But this is some footage of me decorating the nail set halfway through the video, the other half of the video at the very end, of me decorating a nail set. And I had also run out of gloves, and I hate the way it looks without gloves now. It looks just too unprofessional for me, but I left it in. I know you guys that have been here on my channel for a long time have been watching my channel even before I used to wear gloves and everything like that, so I know you guys will bear with me. So yeah, I don't know, I just needed to give that disclaimer real quick because it's just random footage in this video kind of 2 different nail sets. So let's jump into the video. So the first question that I found was, what brushes do you use to paint, and how to know how to charge? So the brushes that I use, I have 2, I think 2, yeah, no, 3. I have 3 or 4 brushes that I constantly switch around and go back to pretty often. So the first 2 brushes are my own brushes that I have created. I literally went through a manufacturer, perfected this brush and everything. It is like the first phase of the brush, so the second launch is going to be a different colorway. I'm going to start talking about this more often because I think you guys, this is the first time I'm going to say it. I'm getting very close to launching it now. Like, I know I keep telling you guys, I've been leading you on for so long, like probably more than a year already, but it's because I genuinely wanted to test this brush for so long and see if I really love it, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. You guys see it, and literally probably every single video that I have uploaded, whether it's a YouTube short or a long YouTube video, I use my brush for everything. And I have a short version of the brush that I use from Fine Details, but I like using my longer one the most. But they're both so incredible. I perfected the brush for it to be super nice and thin. Those of you guys that have been on my channel for a long time, I have always cut my brushes to make them thin because they're never thin enough for me, and I created this brush with the manufacturer, and it's just amazing. It's the best brush ever. But anyway, my point is, I'm getting close to launching it. So those 2 brushes are the brushes that I use. It's my French Slayer brush, like it's meant to slay a French tip nail set, and then my other brush is called the Slayed It brush. It's a short version that's used for fine details if you want to paint characters or anything like that. So yeah, those 2. And then my other favorite is the 9mm brush from Nails by Dev. I've used a lot of her brushes, but that one is my #1 favorite. The Hella Cute liner brush is just a little too thick for me, in my opinion, and it leaves like streaks. I don't know how to explain it, but it was never something I really loved. But the 9mm liner brush from Nails by Dev is incredible. Specifically, I use that one whenever I need to fill something in or I have to use a little bit more product. My brush that's a little thinner is perfect for like line work and outlining things, and then the 9mm by Nails by Dev comes in handy when I need to fill stuff in. I think in my second launch of my brushes, I think I'm gonna include a brush like that where I could fill stuff in with. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. But yeah, those are my go-tos right now, so you guys will see me use all of those a lot. And then my next question is, how long did it take you to perfect your skills? I'm just starting out and I need tips. So I don't know exactly how long, like off the top of my head. I think the first time I really started getting good at like the things I was struggling with, and I could look at a nail set and be like, wait, I know exactly what to do to create this, was probably about 2 years into me making press-on nails. I was an acrylic nail tech before, and I felt like I wasn't being able to use like my artistic skills as much. I was doing a lot of stuff with acrylic, like acrylic 3D flowers, acrylic ombre, so I was never really using gel polish that often, to be honest with you. I was barely ever using it. When I was an acrylic nail tech, I feel like ombre was way more popular than French tip is, so I didn't really have to struggle with like French tips that often, and like creating a French with gel on an actual customer or client in person. I didn't have to really struggle with that, so press on nails really made my skills advance so much, because it was just one of those things where like I was constantly having to practice with gel. And then I had talked about this before, but practicing with gel naturally makes you better at laying acrylic. It's like literally a fact, I swear. So practicing gel designs will definitely take you further. And yeah, don't feel like you need to learn right away everything and like be so perfect at the beginning. You definitely just need to practice, and over time you'll start to notice like, wait, my work is getting better. That's what happened to me. Like, I didn't realize that I was getting better until randomly I started comparing my work to my older videos or like my older pictures, and I was like, wait, I've improved so much. And then also making content, like I'm constantly rewatching my work back. It's a really great way. Like when you make content, you have to constantly go back and look at your videos or look at what you filmed. And of course you're like editing the whole video, right? So you're constantly going back and being like, wait, I messed up there, or wait, next time I'm going to do this differently. Like, just things like that, where you just learn new tips and learn new tricks by watching your own work back. So if you haven't already, try recording yourself and rewatching it back, even if you don't want to upload it. Like, do it for fun and just see how you work, and you'll definitely learn how to improve from that. So that is the main thing that helped me. Next question is, what types of designs do you recommend for a beginner? So the main thing that I would recommend that you perfect first is definitely French, like without a doubt, because it's so popular. It's literally in every single nail set. You can scroll on Instagram for hours. Probably 99% of the nails you see are going to have a French tip on it, and that's just because it's so popular. I don't know if it's going to die down, if it's not going to be popular anymore later, but I know it used to be popular, and then it's going to be popular again now. So yeah, and I think that that's the main thing you should try. The next thing that would be really great to start doing are designs with dotting tools. If you're a beginner, dotting tool can help you so much. You can create flowers, you can create a heart, you can create a hibiscus flower, you can create polka dots, leopard print. So many things can be used with a dotting tool. Even right now in the video, I am using a dotting tool. And yeah, I don't know, you guys, this is so off topic, but these crusty nail stands are getting on my last nerve. I actually ordered brand new nail stands for all my videos because I'm tired of seeing these crusty ones. Like, I'm gonna keep these and use these for when I'm not filming, but when I'm recording now, it actually bothers me, like how like crusty they are. And it's just because I genuinely use them and they're like get dirty, and the gel sticks to it so bad, and sometimes it's hard for me to take them off, but I do clean them. If I didn't clean them, they would be literally packed on with cured gel and product, and it would look even more disgusting. So I do clean them. I scrape off the gel, and I have to sit there for like an hour with all my nail stands and scrape all the gel that has cured on there off of them. Sometimes it's actual glue, so it doesn't come off. Like on this nail stand right there on the left, that's actual glue, like cyanacrylate glue, so there's no way for me to take it off unless I like soak it in acetone or something. But anyway, that's off topic, but that's really bothering me. Another thing that bothers me a lot in my nail space at this moment is how much lint and how much dust accumulates here. Like, I literally cannot even record a video without there being some type of lint on my nail or something, and I don't know if it's just me, but I struggle with that so bad, and it's been worse lately. Like, I don't know why. It's just so freaking annoying. I already run an air purifier, and I still need to like get another one. Anyway, that I had to say that because I'm currently watching the footage while I do the voiceover, and it just bothers me. So yeah, anyway, that's what I wanted to say. So yeah, those are the designs I recommend, like dotting tool designs. You can literally look up dotting tool designs on anywhere that does short form content. Even Pinterest has videos now, so you can look up some on there, things like that, where it shows like step by step what to do. That is like perfect for beginners. So yeah. And then, do you think selling size kits is a good idea? Yes, I do. I think size kits are like a non-negotiable when you're starting to make press-on nails. I definitely think it's something that you should for sure like do for sure, invest in it. If you don't know how to start a size kit, I have a whole video on how to make your size kits through Canva. You can literally make it and order it through Canva, like the actual size kit cards, and they'll ship it to your house. So if you don't know really where to get started, you can do it from there. You can make it on Canva and then ship it through Vistaprint. And then if you want to go even further, you can, like, I don't know, get it ordered by someone that does like bulk card orders, and you can order thousands of them, but I wouldn't recommend ordering thousands if you're just starting out. I would recommend starting with like Canva or Vistaprint. Order like maybe 100, 200, 400 at a time, so that way you have enough to last you a while, but not thousands to where if one day you feel like press-ons is not for you, you don't, you know, have all this extra product that you spend money on, you know what I mean? So that's another thing. Someone said, do you recommend to start selling 10 pieces sets or 20 to 24 piece sets? So if you're, I think you're the same one. Yeah, you're the same person that asked about the size kits. So I think if you don't sell size kits yet and you're not sure about investing in size kits at the moment, definitely start making 20 to 24 piece sets. One thing that I noticed when I was first starting out, when I was making 20 to 24 piece sets, was that it brings new customers, because a lot of people are scared to size themselves, or they think that they can't size themselves for press-on nails. Like, I have gone through so many customer orders and so many messages of people that will tell me they size their nails and they never do it. I think it's because they just think that they don't know how. It's actually very simple to do, but it's also not always accurate. The size kit is always accurate. So selling 20 to 24 piece sets is a perfect way to ensure that anyone that wants to order from you gets their size, because, you know, of course they have to measure, they have all the sizes right then and there. But if you're going to do 20 to 24 piece sets and you're a beginner, start off with simple designs, like I said, like with the dotting tool, like maybe a plain color, add some flowers, some stones, make some blinged out sets, because bling can go on any nail. And you don't have to start with Swarovski. Like, start with like any type of crystals and then just work your way up. That's what I would recommend, because you don't have to do like those crazy intricate nail sets in a 20 to 24 piece nail set, because it's going to be so time consuming for you. It's like creating 4 nail sets, right? How many nail sets is it? It's like creating 2 full nail sets, 2 to 3 full nail sets in one order. And it's a lot. It's going to be a lot, so you're going to have to charge a lot. You know what I mean? So keep the design simple. If you're just a beginner and barely starting to do 20 to 24 piece sets, maybe even a full 20 to 24 piece set of a classic French, if you know how to do French, or a full 20 to 24 piece set of an ombre, like a classic ombre, something like that, where every nail can be kind of the same, and it's a quick and easy way for the customer or someone that's interested to find their size. So the next question is, any tips and advice for someone that is about to start selling press-ons? My number one tip and advice is going to be to try to start a website. I didn't, because I was always scared to. I never really knew what that entailed or what I had to do, and I have struggled with it so bad. That's why I've never launched a website. A lot of you guys know this, and it's because I just am not tech savvy. Like, I'm honestly surprised I even learned how to edit a freaking TikTok or YouTube video. Like, that was even a big deal to me, because I don't even know. Like, and I do it simple. Like, I edit on iMovie and I edit on CapCut for my other videos, but it's just one of those things where I never thought I would even be able to do it, and I'm still not tech savvy, you guys. The only way I edit my YouTube videos is by airdropping the video. Even if it's a freaking an hour, 2 hours long video, I airdrop it from my iPhone to my computer, because I know you can use like a SIM card or something, or I don't even know what it's called. What is it called? Not a SIM card. I don't know, the little thing that transfers videos over to the computer. You see what I mean? I don't know what I'm talking about, like when it comes to editing and stuff. That's the only way I learned to edit. I'm sorry, you guys, that was my dog snoring. But my point is, I never really launched a website because I was always scared. I didn't really know what it entailed. And now that I'm starting to launch my site, I'm realizing all the things that I need to do. And it was never that difficult to begin with. It's just I really had to sit down and really like figure it out. You know what I mean? But I've been having a lot of trouble with my domain and stuff. Those of you guys that have a store, I know a lot of you guys watch me and you guys already have a website. You guys are literally on top of it. And you guys, to me, that like shows that you have your life together. Because to me, it's like, I don't know, a big deal to have a website. Like, that's like a real business, you know what I mean? I felt like all this time I've just been making press-on nails and just like taking orders through DM, and it's kind of like a more fun thing. But now that I'm creating a real business, and I'm having a website, and I'm gonna have a business bank account and all these things that I'm planning on doing, it's like, wow, this is turning into a real business, and I didn't plan for this. Like, I don't know, I just never planned for this. I really didn't. So that's why you guys always heard me say like, I feel like I'm just like doing kind of like a hobby. I'm not really in a big business, but to you guys it might look like I have a big business, because you guys will probably see like my following and stuff. And I'm only saying that because people have told me this so many times, like, how did you grow your business? How did you do this? Your business is so big. But it's like, to me, I don't see it that way. And I know looking from the outside in, you guys might see it like that. But that's my number one advice, is like, start your website. Don't feel scared to do it. Just start, and then you'll figure out everything along the way. That's what I'm doing. I haven't even launched it yet, and I'm figuring out everything along the way. It has been a little confusing, like trying to figure out the shipping and everything like that. The only thing I'm really scared of at this moment, the thing that's scaring me the most, is like shipping worldwide. I don't really know exactly how to do it. For those of you guys that don't know, if you're planning on starting a brand, shipping gel polishes worldwide is actually a little more difficult than you would think. You can't just ship the gels and like that's it. Like, it's so much more than that. You have to take a course, you have to be verified or certified to be able to ship gel polish, because it's considered hazmat for worldwide, and it's just so much that goes into it. So when it comes to starting an actual brand with actual products, it's a little more confusing. But if you just want to make press-on nails right now and you want to sell press-on nails, having a website gives people more incentive to purchase from you, because it's more reliable. Like, people think I'm a scammer because like I only take order through DM, and I totally get it. Like, I talked about this before. I'm not scared to tell you guys this, and it's because I only take order through DM, and I really have been wanting to change that. So that's why I decided on my website. It's just best for me to do. I have also gotten some celebrity customers before that I'm so grateful have trusted me and literally just sell me instead of caring about my website being up. But I know I can have way more opportunities if I did have a site. So yeah, that's what I really wanted to say about that. And just keep going. Don't give up. Like, if you're going to do all this and you're going to invest in all these products, don't give up. Like, just keep going and pushing through, because you might not see hella money in the beginning. You're not going to make so much money. Like, don't think you are, because you're not. And I know a lot of you guys that have started know what I'm talking about. It's going to take some time for you to gain clientele and gain people's trust when it comes to your nails. Just really try to watch videos on how to do it. Give it your all and try to make them as best quality as you can, and you definitely will have returning customers. You don't have to worry about that. The next question is, how do you get nail inspo? I feel overstimulated when looking for inspo, and I get analysis paralysis. I'm like, wait, what? I couldn't read that for a second. Analysis paralysis. I totally get what you mean. I will be scrolling on Pinterest. I just recently made a video on how I find nail inspo when I'm feeling like I'm in like a creative block, kinda. And I talked about this a little more in that video, but I get what you mean. I will scroll for so long, and sometimes I just don't see anything that's like speaks to me or catches my eye, and it's because I won't be feeling creative in that moment, and I'll feel like, oh my gosh, there's so much content to make and I don't have enough time to make it all. Like, literally, this is how I feel, and it really sucks because a lot of the times there's so many nail artists in the world, right? So many people make press on nails, so many people make nail designs, so many people post reels and TikToks, and I'll have videos that are already filmed like a week in advance, and then someone will post the exact thing or really similar to what I have already filmed. And it's not that they're copying me. They don't even know I filmed it. I don't know they filmed it. Like, you know what I mean? But it just happens, and it really makes me like feel like, dang, like I need to come up with a different idea now, or should I just delete this footage and not upload it? Like, things like that happen to me a lot, and that's where I really start feeling like overwhelmed with all the content things, the nail inspo, because it's hard to get nail inspo when there's such a saturation of inspo in this nail world. You know what I mean? And that's why I like to find nail inspo on things that are not nails. I find nail inspo from like clothing, fashion, things that I find in the store, like books or posters or photos. Like, I don't always get inspo from nails. Like, literally 95% of the time it is not inspo from another nail photo. You know what I mean? So try that. It will probably help you a little bit, because when you look at so many pictures of nails, it just like, honestly, for me, it gives me anxiety. I don't know how to explain it. And then someone said, can you show us the base colors you mainly use for sets? I have NB26 and NB27. Yes, so I actually do have a whole video on all of the base colors that I love, and it's still pretty up to date. Like, I don't think I need to really update it at all, but I show my favorites from Margism on Amazon, so those are like extremely affordable. And then I also show the Nails Bling Supplies ones, which I actually have to tell you guys something. Nails Bling Supply has actually stopped their ambassador program, so my code will not be valid anymore starting, I think, the second week of this month. Like, literally, if you're going to want to use the code, if you're going to want to get a discount on any of the gels, I would recommend literally like running within the next few days and using it, because I don't know when the code is going to no longer be valid. So my code VAL10, VAL10, is for Nails Bling Supply. If you guys have been wanting to purchase more of the nudes because they're genuinely so good, I would recommend you do it now, because they're not going to have ambassador codes anymore. All of the ambassador codes are going to be canceled, basically. And this was honestly shocking news for me to hear. It came out of nowhere. So I just wanted to let you guys know, because I know I've promoted this code to you guys so many times. So it's like my duty to let you guys know, if these have become your favorite colors, you guys need to purchase now. I don't even think I'm going to get like the commission from it anymore. I don't really know. I just want to tell you guys, because I genuinely want you guys to save money. So if you guys were thinking about buying some like at the end of this month, don't wait, because the codes are not going to be valid. She's closing, the owner of Nails Bling Supply is closing the ambassador program. So I needed to tell you guys this. That's why I wanted to upload today for sure. I was like, I have to upload today so I can tell them that. And this was the perfect opportunity for me to tell you, because I got this question. So my favorites are NB26, NB27, NB19, NB34, NB17, and that's it, because you said you already have 26 and 27. So those are all the other ones that are my favorites. If you're going to purchase any, purchase those. Hopefully you see this video, Claws and Contour. Hopefully you see this, because that way you know. I don't know if you use my code. You don't have to, but I'm just saying. That way you can get a discount. I was honestly so shocked to hear that. I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that at all. So I wanted to let you guys know right away. I didn't technically want to post it on Instagram, because I don't know if she wants me to, like the owner of Nails Bling. You know, I could ask her, but I don't want to post it on there just in case she doesn't want people to know. I'm not really sure what the situation is, but I'm really more intimate with you guys here on YouTube, and I tell you guys, you know, everything that's going on for the most part. So I just needed to tell you guys that right away, because that way you guys are aware. And then someone has said, how many layers of nail polish can we put to make them durable and strong? So for example, like in this video, I have put 1 layer of base coat, and then I did 2 layers of the nude gel polish. Did I do 2 or 1? I think I did 2 layers of the nude gel polish. And then I did 1 layer of the French, and then I'm doing the designs, and then I'm going to do top coat. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 4 to 5 layers, I think, off the top of my head. And that many layers is like perfect. I feel like the nails turn out very durable and strong with that. If you want your nails to be even stronger, you can definitely add a layer of builder gel or a rubber base gel, something really thick. But the only thing is, like with products like that, sometimes the application might be a little lumpy, because the product is so thick. You know, it doesn't lay nice and flat like it does with a more runnier consistency gel polish. So you might have to go back and like file and buff the surface of the nail. If you don't mind putting in the extra work and you want your nails to be strong, you can definitely do that. But if you don't mind and you really want them to be extremely strong, you can make acrylic press-ons. Like, you don't have to make gel press-ons. I just do it because the smell of the monomer really bothers me, and I feel like it's not necessary. Like, the nails come out really strong in my opinion, especially if you want to specialize in like short nails. Like, I needed to talk about this, because if you want to specialize in shorter nails, like short, medium, maybe even long, I do not think you need to put acrylic on them. Like, I genuinely don't. Like, you don't need to put acrylic or like a thick gel on it unless you really want to, because these nails, while they are shorter, they are not flimsy. You know what I mean? If you make them with as many layers like as I do, they will be very strong. The only time a nail set might be flimsy is if you're making like an extra long or a triple extra long nail set. Sometimes it could be flimsy. I will usually do 2 coats of base coat on those just to make sure they're strong. But you can always do a layer of acrylic when you're making triple long, extra long, or extra long nail sets. I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys love extra long nails and you are starting a press-on business, or if you want to start one and you love the extra long, like really crazy eclectic nails, I love those. But I get orders for short nails so often. So I'm going to start posting like a little bit of everything, like I always do. I always do a mix of everything. Like, I do some extra long, some short. But I was gonna say that to say that we need more press-on girls that actually make long, like super fun nails. A lot of people make like almond, a lot of people make square. So it's definitely, the market is very saturated with those type of nail sets. So if you guys don't want to be like everyone else, you know what I mean, aka like me, if you guys want to be different, you guys should like follow your heart. If you guys want to make long nail sets, do it, because I feel like there's not enough people that make actual long nails. And I don't know why. I think it's just because honestly people use shorter nails more often, which I definitely get, but there's some girls that want to wear like long fun nails during the weekend, you know, and they want press-ons. So it just depends, I guess, whatever you want to do. But if you're going to start a press-on business, definitely stick to what you love. If you love short nails, if you love simple nails, if you love long nails, stick to what you love. If you love fully blinged out nails, make your whole press-on business fully blinged out nails. You know what I mean? If you love character nail sets or fun hand painted things, like kind of like what Nails by Dev does, then do that. Like, do fun nails, colorful. If you want more elegant style where it's just like super elegant designs, do just elegant designs, and you'll find your customer base based off of the nail sets you like to make. Or you can do a bit of everything like me. I do a little of everything. So I feel like I'm a very versatile nail artist. Like, I'll do literally anything anyone asks because I like doing a mix of stuff. Because I'm just the type of person that will get bored really quickly. So I can't just stick to one type of nail design. Like all simple nails, I'll get bored so fast. So I like doing a mix of stuff. So I don't know if that even answered your question. I kind of got off topic. I'm so sorry. The next question I got is, how do you promote your pre-made sets? I'm really struggling. So I'm actually going to have to like figure this out for myself too. Because I'm thinking of making my website only ready to ship nail sets. So nail sets I want to make for fun, kind of, and then launch a whole bunch of ready to ship nail sets on like a certain day, and then like in 2 weeks launch another whole batch of ready to ship nail sets. You know what I mean? Like that. And that is technically like what pre-made sets are. So if you're going to want to promote those, I would recommend making content of you making the nails. Like if you have the time and you have the capability to make content like on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, make videos of you making the nails that you're going to be putting for ready to ship, because you can totally get people's interest like that, and people will see you making it and they'll be like, oh my gosh, she makes them by hand, like I want to try and purchase. Because unfortunately we live in a world where there's so many factory made press-on nails now. I know you guys that make press-ons probably know what I'm talking about. It's honestly frustrating to see designs being copied by these factories, and they sell the nail sets for like less than $20 that are fully like decorated and everything, and it's designs that actual press-on nail artists make, and then they take them and then resell them as really amazing quality nails, and they're actually like horrible quality and they're made in a factory. So by showing how you hand make your art and how you hand paint it, this is going to make people have a deeper appreciation for your nail sets and more likely to purchase. That's my number one advice. And then of course, post about it as much as you can. Post every single day about your nail sets that are for sale. Post on your story, post on your Instagram reels, make a reel about the nail set, just record it, and then also post photos. Post carousels, or where you post multiple photos of all different angles. Do something like that. Everything like that. Just post. Like, that's the biggest thing that I can tell you. You guys, I'm getting nervous. I'm running out of time. Let's see the next question. Wait, is that all the questions? I'm confused now. Okay, no, I have a few more questions. How do you make your nails look so straight? So I actually have a whole video on how I file. I will put it in the description of this video, because I know that filing can be like a little tricky. You might think that you have to file one way, but I actually file a way that is very uncommon and a lot of people don't know about. So I'll put it in the description here. When creating your nails for your customers, how would the whole shipping process work? So when I make nail sets, because I don't have a website, I go through pirateship.com. I just put in their name, address, and their email, and then it's automatically going to send them a shipping confirmation for USPS, so the United States Postal Service, and they can track their order and everything, or track their package through their email and everything. It's really perfect for me because it kind of it gives me less work, honestly, because it automatically just sends them the thing, like if I was to have a real website, but it's just pirateship.com, and the prices are really affordable. If you're barely beginning, it's like usually $5 to $7 to ship anywhere in the US, and then yeah, so that's how I do that. When you make your nails on YouTube, are they tailored to your size or customer sizes? So usually my YouTube videos, in case you're new, these are all usually customer orders. So 99 0.9% of the time I am showing you guys my customer orders that I'm making. It's usually very, very rare that I make my own nails. And if I do make my own nails in any of my videos, you guys will see me applying it in the same video, like putting them on my hands. But you guys might notice that I don't wear nails that much, and it's because I can't function with them. I don't know. I have to just learn how to do it. I have to just put them back on. Like the last time I wore those like almond ones that some of you guys might have seen in a video where I had to do like an emergency nail removal because it was hurting so bad. I was swimming and I freaking bent my whole nails back and they popped off and ripped off, and it was freaking horrible. Like, it was so painful, and I was like, this is why I don't like wearing these, but I love the long almond. Like, that is my favorite shape on myself, and I just want to be able to wear them, but it's so hard to put on like my gym leggings because they're so tight. When I have long nails like that, I can't even do it. Like, I can't. I literally have to ask for help lifting up my leggings because the nails are getting in the way, and it really bothers me. But long almond is the only shape I want to wear. Like, I don't want to wear medium almond. I don't want to wear medium square. I want to wear long square or long almond, and it's definitely a struggle that I'm currently battling. Sorry, that was kind of off topic, but how do you handle girls giving wrong measurements regardless of you providing examples and a chart? So it only has happened to me a handful of times. So anytime I feel like someone gives me weird measurements, so after years of doing this, I've noticed like, okay, because I take orders through DM, of course, I'm constantly in communication with them for the most part. Like in communication with the person that is ordering, I will notice when they give me weird measurements. So for example, those of you that make press-ons, let me just give you a weird measurement scenario. Let's say from thumb to pinky, somebody tells me that their size is 8 to 8 to 9. That makes absolutely no sense, right? Like, think about it in your head right now. Like, that is like pinky size, thumb size, pinky size, thumb size, I don't know, pinky size or something. Like, that really doesn't make sense. So when someone will send me sizes like that, I automatically get like literally a light bulb goes on in my head, or like a flag raises in my brain, and I'm like, no, these are not right. Like, there's no way her thumb is a size 8 and then her pointer is a size 2. Like, there's no way. So I, at that point, will contact them again, message them back and be like, hey, just want to confirm your sizes. Are you able to send me a photo of your hand, all of your nails showing, with a quarter next to it, flat on a table? And this is the way that I will see, okay, wait, no, their sizes are off. Like, obviously, in the photo, I'll right away be able to tell, no, their thumb is not a size 8. Their thumb is definitely, like, a size 2, and they just gave me either random numbers. This happened to me so many times already. Or they just didn't even bother to measure, and they just gave me what they think they are. And it has happened to me a few times, and then I will notice in the photo that their measurements are wrong. I'm going to be like, I'll just reply and be like, hey, so a size 8 is actually more like a pinky size, or like a size extra small ring finger. I don't think that it's technically accurate with the photo you sent me and the measurements you gave me, or the sizes you gave me. Are you able to remeasure? If not, I would recommend a size kit. So I always just try to recommend a size kit, or ask them to remeasure, and I'll send them a video that I have on how to measure their nails. I have a video here on my YouTube, so I will do that. And then I have one last question, which I really want to answer. I'm having customers doing full consultations, then ghosting me when it comes to the payment. This is so frustrating, you guys. I have to talk about this. I'm going to insert random clips of footage here of nail sets just so I can talk about this topic right now. This happened to me so many times already. You guys have no idea. I will constantly get people that are quote unquote interested in ordering. They will message me so many photos, ideas, this and that. And I get it. Like, you want to get a quote, you know? She's probably like messaging a whole bunch of other nail techs too, or nail artists, trying to see which one will give them the best price, which I understand, but it's such a waste of time for me. And I feel bad for my boyfriend. He helps me take all my orders. So sometimes if you guys notice I'm kind of dry in messages, or if you guys message me and it doesn't sound like me, it's because it's probably not me, you guys. I had to tell you because I feel so bad sometimes. Like, my boyfriend is super dry, but he genuinely loves to help me out, and he'll message sometimes for some of the orders. So he only does that when I'm really struggling and really extremely busy. But they waste his time so bad sometimes, and I feel bad. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, this happens often, and he knows it. Like, he's helped me for years already. But the best thing I can do to help you prevent this, like the best advice I can give you, is send a photo with all your policies as a pre-made message as soon as you accept the message from your requested messages. So if you have a business account, or I don't know, any account, I think you will have a whole folder of just requested messages of people that probably want to order, or, you know, a few people that want to order. As soon as you click accept the message and then you put them in your general on Instagram, make sure that you send them a whole list of like your quote unquote policies or things that they need to know before they even want to continue. So that way they don't waste your time. So for example, on mine, it says that my nail sets prices start at $40 for literally a plain color. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want to make plain colored sets. I literally don't. I honestly put them at $40 to scare people away, because I want them to order actual customized nail sets. Like my plain colored nail sets are $40, but then a full blinged out, like not full blinged out, like let's just say a full French nail set with hand painted flowers and some crystals will be only $65. So what is that? I don't know, a few $15-$20 more. I don't know exactly off the top of my head, you guys. I'm so bad at math. So it benefits them more to get like a fully designed set than getting a plain color. And I do that on purpose. The prices don't really make sense. Like a $40 for $40 for a plain color, but then it's only $60 for like a full French with like little designs on it. Like how is it that much cheaper? Or how is it only that much more for all of that? The reason why I do that is because I don't want people to order plain colored sets. I don't want to do those. Like literally, I would rather not do anything at all. So I'm sorry. I don't know if that sounds stupid, but that's just the truth. And I'm being so honest with you guys right now. So that's what I would recommend, is like send photos of your policies. So like I said, one of my policies says that the sets start at $40. This already gives them an idea. Okay, let me message them. This is going to tell the customer, like, let me message her with all of my inspo photos and see how much it would be. I don't mind that it starts at $40 for a plain color. They're going to expect if you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, you guys. Oh, I'm so bad at explaining this. That's the best thing I can start off with. Send them all the pre-made messages, tell them your processing time, tell them the process. I have a whole pre-made message thing that I send on Instagram. Like you just press a button and it sends all these photos and like automatic messages. I don't even have to type anything out. So if you guys have that feature on your Instagram, I definitely recommend adding it and doing that for your customer orders if you guys take order through DM like I do. And that's the best way to like deal with that at the moment, but it's kind of inevitable. It's going to happen. Another thing I would recommend is don't take orders from sketchy Instagram accounts, like an Instagram account that looks like it was barely made, or someone that looks like they might be a child. I notice a lot of the people that will like back out are like teenagers, like, you know what I mean? And I won't notice that they're teenagers right off the bat. I'll like click their profile afterwards and be like, oh, that's why they didn't reply. This person's like 15. Like, okay, I get it now. That they're just messaging, but they're not going to order, like, you know? So that is the only advice I have for that. That brings me to the end of this video, you guys. I'm so sorry I ramble so much. I don't even know if I made sense. Honestly, I have no idea. But I really wanted to chat with you guys today, talk to you, and answer your guys' questions from Instagram. I did not want you to think that I forgot about you. There might be like 1 or 2 questions that I couldn't get back to, unfortunately, because the video is already going on way too long with random footage. But I hope I see you guys in my next video. Bye.